Now, that was the stakeholder engagement of Operation Waywind held at the office of the National Security Advisor. Indeed, Nigeria needs to put hands together to fight these menace, this ugly menace called PMS smuggling outside Nigeria. Right now, let me bring you the conversation from CNG Roundup by Tetracore Energy Group. Now, I told you earlier that the guest is Oladele Alani. There's no gainsaying the truth that Nigeria is a gas nation. But what are those emerging trends in natural gas? What are those emerging opportunities, also investment opportunities I'm talking about in natural gas? Now, Oladele Alani has all the answers, or maybe some of the answers. Let's go over now to CNG Roundup.
Hello, my name is Oladele Alani. I manage contracts at the Contracts Management Office here at Tetracore Energy Group. I believe the biggest trend in the last decade, as well as in the decades to come, as far as I can project, will definitely be the federal government's conscious efforts to sensitize the market from production to adoption. Another major trend that we've seen in a couple of years is also the change in consumer pattern, perception of customers in Nigeria, because they can already see the government's attitude and signature in having to sensitize the market to adopt the usage of CNG in vehicles. You know, a typical Nigerian will typically reconcile the use of CNG in their vehicles, synonymous to explosion, and that might give a bit of apathy in adoption. But in the last couple of years, we've seen adoption increase at a very fast pace, right? Thanks to federal government initiative. Another key trend that we've been seeing across the energy landscape, generally gas market, natural gas market, is we are beginning to see more collaboration between smaller companies, even as far as extending into regional markets, such as some of the things that Tetracore is doing in Ghana, Tanzania, etc. Sure, it's creating a very huge growth and potential. The market is huge, like I always say. Nigeria currently today stands at a population of, beyond 200 million and growing. This growing population would definitely have their energy needs, right? The implication of that, as part of the key trends that I had mentioned earlier, where the federal government, through the Presidential Compressed Natural Gas Initiative, the PCNGI, is using the PCNGI to approach the market and to sensitize the market on the use of CNG. Definitely, this is going to bring about job creation, because you then have people, there are opportunities across the value chain, from the producers of the gas down to the owners of compression facilities, the mother stations, the dispensing units, the guys who are doing the retrofits. Now you have almost every small mechanical hub in Nigeria as it stands. I'm sure if you go into universities, campuses, you will definitely find a conversion center. Any roadside mechanic is almost able to do that for you. Going to create job massively and on a huge scale. And that's not all. It's also bringing the potential for investment, because investment goes before you can then have this job creation. So some people like you and I can put money on the table to be able to ensure that these kits can be imported and can be readily accessible to people who will then use them before it gets to the final consumer. Tetracore Energy, we are known to be a force to be reckoned with, especially in the midstream and downstream sector of the energy landscape in Nigeria, particularly because of our track record. Currently, we supply several businesses. We have an energy park in Butesi, Benin, Nigeria, where we support over about 14 customers, with the use of natural gas, in their processes, right? We are not stopping at that. We recently commissioned our 3.1 million scoff per day CNG mother station in Ogun State, Nigeria. And as I speak to you, there are plans to also ramp that up to about 6.1 million scoff by end of year. So we have a whole lot up our sleeves. And also, as I'm talking to you, our team are also working extensively on establishing autogas dispensing units in strategic locations across Nigeria. So there's a whole lot that we have up our sleeves, I can tell you that. So Tetracore is well positioned to ensure that we are in full alignment with the federal government. I say to you, welcome and come join us as we shape the landscape of energy in Africa, especially in Nigeria. For one, I can tell you, Tetracore Energy is doing a whole lot. We understand the market like the back of our palm. And what this does is it gives us enough understanding. Because we understand the market, we are much more in a better position to be able to guide you regardless of what sector, what part of the value chain you'd like to invest. Like I said, it's a very huge market. If I pick you up on LPG alone, we can stay all day, without exhausting that topic. If we go to virtual pipeline, it's a different conversation. And if I take you to pipe gas, we might have a different conversation as well. So we understand this market like the back of our palm, like I said, everything energy. And that's why it's no cap when we say we are the most preferred energy solutions in Africa. So come join us, come partner with us. We'd like to take you around, walk you through step by step, and we can show you some of these opportunities. And with your support and our expertise, trust me, we can change the landscape of energy in Nigeria and Africa. Thank you.